Hello there. Welcome back to Legends Games. If you know me, you know that I love jams. So it is only obvious that I partook in another game jam. I have made 10 jam games. Out of those, 7 were made alone and 3 were made in a team. So I am going to add another one to the list. But you know what? I am getting ahead of myself. Let me take you back to Friday the 18th, 5 pm. The jam I joined was the Wholesome Jam 2022. We had to be in a team for that one, so I registered myself. The team had been revealed, which was Community, the team which consisted of Mr. Fixa, who was later known as No Face, Normals, and myself, and we were off to brainstorming as usual. No Face quickly pitched an idea for an Animal Crossing type game, but that would be quickly rejected because we literally had 2 days. Normals pitched an idea that we had to help the mayor manage their villages for an upcoming festival and requested there will be cute froggos. Though not much less in terms of scope than the previous idea, we had hope that we could do it. It was decided that I would program the game, Normals would make the art, and No Face would take care of all the planning and general game design. With the basic idea, I went to bed. Then No Face made a Trello board. This is the first time I've actually looked back at Trello board I made. Rest in peace, Trello boards I ignored. Rest in peace. Anyways, I started off with the selection system. I wanted to recreate the selection system of the Windows desktop, but you can also select individuals. I made it so that if you click the right mouse button, these circles would move there with the help of A-star pathfinding. The Normals made these super adorable froggos. I took a bicycle break. I got back and I made these stations, which when you hover over them, it would display its name.
Hello there.
And when these villages go over the stations, it fills up. And once there are enough villages, it would be considered done. And I went to bed. Next day, we knew we wanted random citizens. So Normals made this black and white image of a frog. And I could easily change the color in Unity to be whatever I wanted to be. And Normals also made these different accessories. So I could spawn in a random amount of villages, which have a random color and have a random head and body accessory. So I did the math and there were a total of 560 combinations. Wow. So this simple frog has a 1 in 560 chance that it would spawn. That's crazy. It was quite fun to see all of these random frogs. There were a few funny combinations honestly. Later, Normals made the art for the stations. We came up with 3. The Great Bath, Vibbit Stand and the Cookery Cauldron, which I accidentally made a typo on. And you're never gonna guess what I did to the stations. I made their positions random. So I started off by making a dialogue system so I can interact with the mayor. And I picked some sound effects from the internet. We had a subtle pond sound effect, so we sadly didn't have to steal music from Jonas Tidal this time. So the crazy part was, I had to go to an event on the 20th, which was on a Sunday. The jam ended on the 20th at 5:30 am. So I practically had half a day to finish the entire game. But when I got home, it was 11 pm and I got to work, finishing everything at record pace. I implemented a quick win scene and a tutorial system, which I made by following this Blackthorn Prod tutorial, which I used last time. So with that, I submitted it to the jam and went to bed. It turns out they had given an entire day for those with weird time zones like mine. So I had submitted the game a day and 5 hours before the deadline. But I made use of the time and redesigned the game. I redesigned the mayor, changed out the font, and made the UI public. We had to put some features in the garbage, but in the end, I think it's pretty good. Phew, that was a crazy ride. So with that, the game is done. So if you like to check this game out, there is a link in the description. I would like to take a second to say that Lim95 and I are currently in a race to 100 subscribers. So if you'd subscribe to Lim, that would be great. And while you're at it, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd subscribe to me also. The support has been great so far. We are currently in the lead by 21 subscribers at the time of recording. Thank you very much for that. Also, thank you very much for watching that. Have a great day and until next time, bye bye.